In the world of horror, few stories can evoke the same level of terror and sadness as that of La Llorona, also known as the Weeping Woman. This chilling tale has haunted the dreams of many and has become a prominent figure in Mexican folklore. But what exactly is the legend of La Llorona, and why does it continue to terrify people today? In this video, we'll explore the haunting tale of the Weeping Woman and examine the reasons behind its enduring legacy. So grab a blanket and join us as we uncover the truth about this terrifying creature. The legend of La Llorona is a tragic tale that has been passed down through generations of Mexican folklore. The story begins with Maria, a beautiful young woman who lived in a small village by a river. She was known for her stunning looks and gentle nature. One day, Maria meets a handsome stranger and they quickly fall in love. However, he soon reveals that he is already married and cannot leave his wife. Despite this, they continue their affair in secret. Soon, Maria becomes pregnant and gives birth to twin boys. While the children are the spitting image of their father, their existence remains a secret from the world. Tragedy strikes when the father, driven by guilt and fear of his wife's reaction, abandons Maria and the children. Maria, heartbroken and enraged, vows revenge on the man who has betrayed her. On a fateful day, while everyone in the village is out celebrating a religious holiday, Maria takes her children to the river and drowns them, only saving herself because she was carrying her lover's child in her womb. Overwhelmed with remorse, she attempts to resuscitate her dead children, but to no avail. Horrified by what she has done, Maria throws herself into the river, hoping to join her children in death. However, upon reaching the banks of the other side, she finds herself back in the same spot where she had taken her own life. Maria is now trapped between the land of the living and the dead, doomed to wander the earth for eternity, searching for her lost children. Unable to find peace, she is cursed to spend her afterlife crying ceaselessly for her lost children, forever separated from them. But why is this story so scary? It's because we can all relate to the pain of losing a child. It is the most painful experience a parent can ever go through. And the story of La Llorona plays on our deepest fears and anxieties. When we hear her wailing and crying, it triggers an emotional response within us, making us feel empathy and sadness for her tragic fate. At the same time, it also makes us afraid of what might happen to us or our loved ones if we were to encounter her. One of the most terrifying aspects of La Llorona's story is the idea that she is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. She is seen as a spirit that can appear in different forms, making her even more frightening. In some tellings of the tale, she may appear as a beautiful woman, a horrifying specter, or even a group of people. This ambiguity makes her even more terrifying because we don't know what to expect when we hear her approaching. La Llorona is often depicted as a symbol of grief and loss. Her constant weeping is a reminder of the pain and suffering that can be caused by the death of a child. This is particularly effective in evoking fear because it reminds us of our own mortality and the possibility of losing our loved ones. The thought of losing a child is enough to make any parent's blood run cold, and La Llorona's story taps into this primal fear. It is common for people to hear the sound of crying in the middle of the night and assume that it is just a dream. However, there have been many instances when people have been woken up by the sound of crying only to find nobody in their room. These kinds of experiences can be very unsettling and leave people questioning what could be causing them. Some believe that these sounds are nothing more than tricks of the mind, while others believe that they could be the work of spirits or other supernatural entities. Another reason why the story of La Llorona is so scary is that it has been passed down through generations of Mexican culture. This has led to many people believing that she is real and that her ghost can be seen wandering around rivers and other bodies of water looking for her lost children. The story has become a part of Mexican culture, and people believe that she is real. Hearing strange noises at night can be a very frightening experience. It can be hard to distinguish between a real threat and our imagination. Hearing the sound of crying in the middle of the night can be especially disturbing because it evokes a sense of vulnerability and helplessness. The unknown nature of the sound can also contribute to our fear, making us feel like we are not in control of our environment. These kinds of experiences can be traumatic and have an impact on our mental health. It is important to remember that our safety is the top priority, and we should take steps to ensure that we are safe before investigating any strange noises. Some people say that the best way to avoid the wrath of La Llorona is to stay away from bodies of water at night. Others say that you should always carry a silver object with you, such as a coin or a ring, as the spirit is repelled by the metal. However, perhaps the most important thing to do is to respect the river and the creatures that live in it. If you are careful and considerate, you may just be able to stay safe from La Llorona and her curse. Now let's move on to the next part of the video. As we have already mentioned, the story of La Llorona is a very sad one. It is the story of a mother who lost her children and was so overcome with grief that she took her own life. The story is meant to teach us about the importance of family and the dangers of losing oneself in grief. The story also explores themes of betrayal and abandonment, as well as the consequences of those actions. The story of La Llorona is a cautionary tale that serves as a warning to those who engage in risky behavior. It is a reminder that our actions have consequences and that we should be careful not to repeat the mistakes of the past. The story also teaches us about the importance of seeking help in times of need and reaching out to others for support. Maria, the main character in the story, is unable to cope with her grief and ultimately takes her own life. This is a tragic outcome that could have been avoided if she had reached out for help. The story of La Llorona is also a reminder of the power of forgiveness. In the end, Maria is able to forgive the man who betrayed her and her children and moves on from the tragedy. This is an important lesson to learn, as holding on to anger and resentment can be harmful to our mental and emotional well-being. The story of La Llorona is a powerful and moving one that has been passed down through generations. It serves as a reminder of the importance of family, the dangers of grief, and the power of forgiveness. It is a story that has stood the test of time and continues to resonate with people today. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed learning about the story of La Llorona. If you have any thoughts or opinions on the subject, please share them with us in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. We have a lot of interesting topics covered in our videos, so there's always something new to learn. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.